think this happens, unfortunately, to most of us. And the problem is that we're not really focused on exactly what we want our goals to be and how we're going to achieve them. Staying motivated to meet your goal is really hard, so I'm going to try to give you some really practical tips today on how you can stick to your New Year's resolution and meet it. My first bit of advice is to really think about, what do you want your New Year's resolution to be? Really come up with something that's really important to you. And I also think it's important to kind of think about what would the benefits be if you were to accomplish your goal. For example, maybe you want to lose weight. So rather than just saying I want to lose weight, think about what would the benefit be if I lost weight. Maybe if you're on medication, maybe let's say high blood pressure medication, maybe you could lower your dose or get off it totally. Maybe you could help prevent diabetes or have more energy to run after your grandchildren. So really think about what the benefits would be if you were to accomplish your goal. The next goal is to think about what is realistic. So again, let's just say you want to lose weight. I'm using this for an example because so many people use that for their New Year's resolution. Break it down. Don't just say I want to lose 50 pounds. You want to set smaller goals. So maybe in 1 week your goal would be to lose 1 or 2 pounds a week or 5 pounds a month. So you want to make sure your goals are realistic. Another example could be, let's say you want to run a half marathon. So rather than just saying, I want to do that, how are you going to do it? Set concrete goals. Set up a plan. Maybe you'll exercise 3 times a week, you will run 2 miles per time, and then you'll increase it when the next month comes. So unless you have very achievable, concrete goals, it's going to be very hard to really stick to your New Year's resolution. My next tip would be to write it down. It's been shown if we actually write something down on paper, it's much more likely that you'll stick to it. So it will be in front of you, whether you use an app or whether you have a pen and paper, just write your goals down. You might even want to put some little stickies at different places in your home just to remind yourself what your goals are. My next bit of advice is to enlist support of friends and family. So maybe if you are trying to lose weight, talk to your husband about not bringing home your favorite kind of ice cream. Or maybe you can enlist the support of your coworker and take walks on your lunch hour. So the more support you have around you, the greater your chance will be of succeeding. The next tip is to reward yourself. If you've met your goal, give yourself some praise. Don't go out buy a hot French sundae, but give yourself some kind of reward meeting your goals. And then lastly, don't beat yourself up if you don't meet your goal 100%. Cut yourself some slack. Everyone's going to fail at some times. We want to look for improvement. So give yourself some positive reinforcement, and that will really help you stick to your goals. So before you know it, you'll have all these small successes, and hopefully by the end, you'll actually have met your New Year's resolution, your goal. So the bottom line is, think of a goal that's really important to you. Think about the benefits of why you want to achieve that goal. Break it down into small, concrete goals. Write it down, enlist support of family and friends, and before you know it, hopefully you will have met your New Year's resolution.